Right, good morning, welcome back. Today I'm going to mount the mudguard onto the Kawasaki fork legs, this KTM mudguard that is, and these are the hybrid brackets that came with the bike. Now these are nothing to do with me, I didn't make these were made by one of the previous owners, and I think they've been drilled and re-drilled again to mount the mudguard exactly where someone wanted it. So they kind of fit, I know where the holes should be because they fitted okay, but the bottom hole here just didn't reach down low enough, so as you remember the bottom hole on the mudguard was held round the fork leg by a cable tie, and that won't do. So we need to make these brackets with the top mountings exactly as they are, a little bit more metal around them because they're drilled almost out the edges. I'm going to make them with some slightly thicker material so they're a bit beefier as well, but otherwise I've just got to copy the exact same angles, the exact bolt holes at the top and just a slightly longer one at the bottom. Let's go. Right, first I want to just check the centres of these two holes. So tap the divider against the side of the holes, as long as they're the same size holes, and then that is the centres, there. Then check on these old brackets, and lo and behold, those were clearly the original holes drilled in the bracket, but previous owners decided to drill a bit lower to mount the mudguard a bit higher, but run out of metal at the bottom, hence the cable tie. So I've got to make my brackets that much longer to accommodate a hole right there, those centres from that hole. Also at the top we can see these holes were the original, and they've gone to drill higher up to mount the bracket in a different position, but here almost busted out of the available metal, and on this one actually busted out completely from the side of the metal that's there. And also these two scuff marks on the brackets show that the fork leg has actually hit these brackets on compression. So I've got to space these away a little bit when I mount my new ones, and they'll be a little bit thicker, so they should be a bit beefier than these as well.
Right, now I must be the first to admit I did hack those out somewhat on the bandsaw. I could have made a much more aesthetically pleasing job of doing it, slice the plate into 3 pieces nicely and then just trim them up, and I'd have been left with those and a pile of trimmings. But as it is, hacking it up a bit ugly like that, I've been left with that big fat usable plate for other jobs. So it all costs money, I'm just being frugal. Right, there we are. Front mudguard, securely mounted and no cable ties. Right, join us in the next one. We'll connect up the lights and finalise the electrics on the Sportster. I'll see you then.